She got conviction too. She fun to listen to. She good at mixing too. She good at getting loose. Can kick it just like Bruce. Can strut in any boo. I take her to the boo. We'll hit the movie shoot. Bring it to the fresh fruit. I wanna look like Richard Gere when I'm in a suit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna look like Richard Gere when I'm in a suit. We'll hit the movie shoot. I wanna look like.
We're both kind of wearing black today.
It's an all black affair.
It's.
Other than we're not.
I think it's spooky season.
Never mind.
What?
I said it's an all black affair.
Yeah. Other than that, we're just super white.
Yep.
Super white guys. I have a question that actually kind of leads me to my first question. I know this is kind of an abrupt situation, and we'll get back to the introductions and shit like that. But I think more than not, we have the same style tendencies, and I want to give you some credit for that.
Same style tendencies.
Yes,
I think you're a little bit more laissez-faire.
What?
I think you're a little bit more laissez-faire with your style, and that's okay.
Well, just because I'm wearing I don't need to look nice to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Like I can.
Yeah,
I can
we're just
look
talking
a
about
little
style.
weird,
You're just talking about style, though.
I just am. Look, the ladies love it.
And you got it down to a science, and that's good.
But I think that
you finally came upon something that.
When you came back from Iraq, you didn't come back with like PTSD or any of that. You came back with a better style. Actually.
I did.
You came back with a way better style.
Because I was hanging out with a bunch of people who had amazing style in Hawaii. It was really Hawaii and Orlando.
Oh wow, dude, Hawaii
and Orlando. That was just Orlando was insane. Everyone in Orlando just knows how to dress.
I want to go to Hawaii, man. So bad.
What island do you think is your favorite?
Kauai. Boom.
Kauai.
Kauai. Done.
When was the last time you went to Kauai?
Never been to Kauai. Never been in my life. But I'll tell you why.
But Jurassic Park was filmed there.
Jurassic Park.
God damn it, it's my favorite.
Yeah, and Jurassic World, but Jurassic Park certainly was filmed there, and that's enough for me.
What's that ranch called? There's like a ranch. It's like a private estate.
Oh, in Kauai?
In Kauai.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the place.
Yeah.
One movie that was filmed there.
Our friends that worked in that still work for Disney were invited to this wedding in Kauai. On the exact ranch where they filmed Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Can you imagine?
They said it was actually
have the set still up there.
They said it was actually a super fucking weird wedding.
Yeah.
But they loved it anyway because they were in Kauai.
Yeah.
So
I'd love it too.
Yeah. Like the officiant was like hitting on the bride.
That's awesome. I would, dude.
That is ultimate risk.
So many reasons
just
why
a last
Kauai
ditch
is
effort.
my favorite.
Last ditch effort, you know.
Just in case. I wonder if that's ever worked.
Well, it worked for the mom.
Oh, it worked for the mom for that one story I told you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Couldn't let her baby boy go.
Can't let the baby boy go. Mm-hmm. No, not at all.
Can't quite separate the teat a little bit. You know. Weighing off the teat,
that still
literally.
Is unbelievable. It's an unbelievable story. You're going to have to go back for those of you who haven't listened to the story yet. It was a couple episodes ago.
And by the way,
it was a great one.
I just want to say good job on us for getting this up and running. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram, TelepathyPod21.
Took a lot, but it was good.
It took a lot. TelepathyPod21, and also just look up Telepathy Podcast with Jack and Nico Bianchi on YouTube.
Brody Smith 21.
Until
remember that guy?
Brody Smith. Was that the disc golf guy?
Yeah. No. Not Ultimate. Ultimate Frisbee.
Ultimate. No, it's not disc golf. It's Ultimate.
No, disc golf is.
Dude, I could commentate. Why am I not getting calls to commentate golf? Imagine if we commentate
golf?
Yeah. I think we could do a better job than most people.
I think we should do something like what Peyton Manning and Eli Manning do for football.
Which is what?
So they'll sit down for a live football game and commentate it. Like cameras and everything, and they'll commentate it. Like not like a, and here's the play.
There we go, and the snap.
And he's back in shotgun, gets it.
Yeah,
he makes it. No, it's nothing like that. It's like, why the hell did he do that?
called on the flag called on the play. We're just gonna see a little bit what's gonna happen here. For us, it would just be like, well, first off, we wouldn't commentate football because football's boring.
It's not boring.
Boring.
No, it's not boring.
Football's boring, and it's okay, but football's boring. And that's a hot take.
You're telling me that the last 4 minutes of the 49ers game against the Cleveland Browns yesterday was boring?
No, I don't want to watch the last 4 minutes. The 4 minutes are only worth it if you watch the whole thing, I think. But also, it's like
It's all part of it.
it's not. I just don't like the game either. I don't. Maybe it's a weird thing for me. I don't know. I like college football though. I like watching college football.
What's the difference?
There's
What in the world is the difference between the two?
There's different rules. There's slightly different rules, overtime rules, and then there's also
Okay, there might be different overtime rules, but then again, you're the guy that said that you didn't want to wait until the last 4 minutes of the goddamn game.
I'll tell you what.
Who cares about overtime?
Okay, I'll tell you what. Also, I feel more secure about rooting for a school.
Okay, that's it.
I'll
agree with that.
rooting for grown ass men in tights.
I'll agree with that.
And
I'll
my
agree with that.
profession is in tights. So
I can agree with that. That the school, like, especially in the South,
yeah,
like, who the hell in the South is a Jacksonville Jaguar fan?
nobody.
Ever been to a Tennessee Titans game?
No.
Neither has anyone in Tennessee.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Because it's all about
you
college
go
ball.
to UT game. You go to a volunteer game.
Yeah, exactly.
Tennessee Volunteers, not
or
you volunteer at a game.
I mean,
you go to a Volunteers game.
just like look at the Gamecocks or the Tar Heels or anywhere in the Carolinas. They don't even.
That's the real USC.
They don't even have. Fight on. They don't even have an NFL team in the Carolinas or in the Dakotas. Think about that for a second.
South Dakota gets down with North Dakota. North Dakota State.
South Dakota gets down.
North Dakota gets really down with college football. Like North Dakota State has like, I think it's like top 40 in the nation, something like that. They've got a good football program. In
If
North
we
Dakota.
were to commentate golf, we're off on the subject. If we were to commentate golf. Let's run. What would that be? Let's say, I don't know. What would I don't like the whole whispering thing about golf.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Especially for commentators.
Yeah.
Hey, the players, they're not gonna hear you.
Or for the on-course commentators, you do have to whisper.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're on the
if
course.
You're on the course. Sure.
Yeah. Like if you're Nota Begay or Jim Mackay, then
was
you
that
have
a racial slur? Did you?
Nota
Did you just
Begay?
say-
No. Do you know who Nota Begay is?
Is that a man's name?
Nota Begay played football. No.
Uh-oh.
Played golf at Stanford with Tiger on the same team as Tiger.
Oh, Noda, of course. No,
very, very famous golf commentator. Anyway, for those guys, you do have to whisper, but for people in the tower, I think,
regular voices.
Yeah, it's
Regular
kind of like
voices.
it's kind of like not talking during a point in tennis.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no one moves and no one says anything during a point in tennis.
Yeah, it's just like
at all.
Yeah.
It's more the latter.
Yeah. Someone's gonna take this audio and just do hell with it. But that's a good impersonation of. Did a finch almost just?
I literally
commit
almost
suicide?
decapitated.
Oh, those were hummingbirds, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
They almost
Holy
just
shit.
destroyed you.
We're gonna have to go back to the video and see that.
Yeah.
I heard the.
Oh. Yeah. You hear it again?
Yes.
They're coming after you, bro.
We're getting kamikaze bombed.
I got first class seats.
Holy
right here.
shit.
They're just looking at you,
That's
freaking out about
hilarious.
hummingbirds.
Not the first time a hummingbird has assaulted me. They should get in line, the hummingbirds.
Yeah. They should what?
They should get in line. They need to get back in line. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were okay, never mind. I thought you were like the hummingbirds, they need to get in a line, they need to get on a train, and they need to go to a camp. I'm like, what? What?
How does that come
hummingbirds
about?
Are beautiful. I don't know. It just was reminiscent.
No.
We can't use any of this, but I love it.
No.
No, we can. Come on.
If we were commentators on golf. It would just be a lot of, that was dumb.
That was such a bad. What was he even thinking?
Or like, whoa.
Yeah.
Or like, or just being like, oh, frick. I would never be able to do that.
Yeah. That's half
or
of
just
it.
bone-crushing pressure. Just like, guys, you don't know how...
Yeah.
This guy is about to throw up in his mouth right now because of how
and then
nervous
swallow it.
he is. And then swallow it because he's on national television.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to do that to yourself?
Swallow my own vomit?
Yep.
Yes.
Give it to me.
Well,
don't give me the vomit, but just give me the story.
Okay, this is actually a good story. I'm going to go this way because I need to alter my body a little bit.
Alter my body.
Okay, this is actually a good story.
Okay.
It was the first time that I took the private pilot's oral exam.
Is this in the plane?
No. I didn't even get to the plane.
Oh, okay. Just imagine you in the plane just... you know? Just like behind the yoke, just like... The guy in the right seat just like, oh my God, are you... What's going on?
I'm fine.
Do you need to land?
Jeez.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh my God, that was
oral.
Funny. It was the oral exam.
The oral exam.
It was the oral exam. And so the exam was in Chico. And I had to fly an hour to Chico.
Chico, man.
I had to fly an hour up to Chico. And
it's wild out there, man. It's the Wild West. That is the Wild West.
Yeah. Chico?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That place
what
is
makes
cool.
you say that?
It's still parts of Chico are still uninhabited and should remain that way. You know, untouched by human
Have
gloves.
you ever been to Chico proper?
I have.
Doing what?
I wasn't with you.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, I flew an hour up for my oral exam. It was going to be an oral exam and a practical exam back to back. I had already passed the written exam.
Right.
And according to my certified flight instructor, CFI, no one fails the oral exam.
Oh God.
It's just not a thing. You know, it's like
it's easy?
It's like supposed to be easy.
Yeah.
You know,
a warm up
it's
to
like,
you getting actually.
Yeah, it's like
in
oh,
the
there's
airplane.
like a 5-page packet.
Oh no.
Of like stuff that you should know that they're gonna tell you, ask you about.
You gotta
loosely.
start the plane before you.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, my dad and I are talking about the oral exam beforehand. He says, my oral exam is, which way the propeller goes and how to fasten your seatbelt. Okay, let's get in the plane. It was pretty much like that. And I was not thinking about that at all. I was not thinking about the oral exam. I was thinking that I was going to have to take the written exam more than once.
Got it.
And you have to wait a month in between taking. If you fail the oral exam, you have to the written exam. You have to wait a month. Anyway, pass the written exam, freaking miracle.
Nice, killed it.
Show up to Chico,
and you're not the greatest test taker. I will say.
No, absolutely
not. It's
not.
not like one of your strengths.
Absolutely not one of my strengths. No. And raced through it.
Wow,
just like
ACT.
I did the ACT. I needed
literally. I'm doing the ACT. I'm like, I'm just like hyperventilating, just like making sure like everything's right. And Nico's just like,
fucking good night,
just chilling, just
good
like trying to
freaking night.
Like, just like, I don't care anymore. I don't care. Anyway, keep going.
And I show up to Chico. I get out of the plane. It's 7 a.m. Or
brutal time to be in the air.
7:30 in the morning. Glassy. Not a gauge moving in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I meet the FAA tester.
Got it.
And we sit down, and I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. But I'm not like super, super nervous. I'm like, oh, today's the day that I'm going to get my private. And God, this is so bad. And I remember walking in and trying to make some jokes with him. Trying to
God.
loosen the attitude a little bit because according to my CFI, he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's like, late 30s, lives in Chico, does this on the side, whatever.
Yeah.
Great. Wants to help people get through their whatever. And he does not laugh at anything that I'm saying.
Yeah.
Stone cold fucking Stone cold.
Arlie Ermy, nothing.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah,
it was
I do.
like that.
Eyebrows
Just
all the way down. Got it.
and so he starts to test me.
Mm-hmm.
Of all the questions that I really didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm kind of bouncing around these questions.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
wow, Nico.
Kind of I'm trying to poke him.
It's no good already.
I'm trying to poke him a little, like prod him a little bit to kind of let out a little bit of information, like a little, like, I think, it's like, so it's
you got it, yeah.
So,
yeah.
No,
it's
not
like
you
when
guys.
I took
So it's
like a gun
so like
safety class.
4, 6.
I was like, yeah, you can load it, right? I was like, yeah.
Load, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You know what to do with a gun. Yeah, get in there.
Yeah. No, and it was just not. He was just not answering any of it. Which is a good tester, I guess. He asked me one more question. An hour into the exam, it was maybe 65 degrees. No, 60 degrees, freezing cold. 60 degrees in the room that we were in. I was profusely sweating.
Oh no.
I was sweating bullets.
Oh no.
Like so nervous.
Dude.
Like, and I asked for some water.
Oh God.
I did a
failed you right there. He should have known.
I did a Susan at the altar.
Yeah, you did do a Susan at the altar.
Yeah.
Can I get some water? Well, that was Dorothy actually. Can someone get my sister some water? God damn it.
Yeah. Exactly in the middle of the ceremony.
Yeah. Susan's our mom, by the way.
And I dodge one more question that I didn't know.
Yeah.
He takes off his glasses. He goes, you know what? I think I'll just give you a little bit of time. I'll just give you a little bit of time to, go to the bathroom or get some water or something. We'll reconvene in about 10 minutes. And he walked up and walked out the door.
Oh, never saw him again.
No. I did see him again.
Okay.
But at that moment, I went,
oh, Lord.
I threw up in my mouth.
God.
And then I was like, I can't throw up.
You were so nervous.
I can't throw up all over this guy's table.
Yeah.
Because then I'll really be failed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have to.
Imagine him coming back into the room and
there's
just like
vomit all over the
and there's
floor.
Vomit everywhere.
And I'm like, this guy is like supposed to take me up in an airplane later today?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So
Yeah, right.
that's the only time.
That's
the only time.
Well, there you go.
And then I dodged questions for another half an hour.
Okay.
And then
hey, but and
then he let me. He said we're not getting in the plane today, and I had to fly an hour and a half back.
You eventually got your pilot's license.
I did the very next try. Yeah, I studied my absolute ass off.
And can you do me a favor really quickly? Can you kind of just bring that mic down, because we can't see your face. Depending.
Sorry, there, people.
Even more. Because we got to see those beautiful that beautiful whatever you got going on that
okay.
It's like half a beard. The half beard.
Yeah.
It's growing in nicely though.
Thank you. Okay, just so dumb.
Dude, I got a pretty good
pretty good yarn.
I got a pretty good
he's pulling out paper?
I'm pulling out paper.
Oh shit.
Only because my information is filming us. Where my information is is
that's right.
Is the device
other than
that
the last
is filming
time where we
pod-
were for a couple minutes questioning where your phone was.
Yeah. Where the hell's my phone? It's like where are my glasses and I'm wearing them. Basically, that's the equivalent. We've got a plot twist here.
Okay.
And I've really, really worked hard on these because you've become pretty good at these. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to be better. I want to be better at writing them. And so I kind of sort of developed my tactics for this one. So are you ready?
Okay.
We got 3 for you. First one. The way he watched me.
Uh-oh.
loosely based off an M. Night Shyamalan script that was never made. The Way He Watched Me delves into an unlikely romance thriller when Angela starts falling head over heels for the man who stalks her day and night.
You did that.
I did do that.
Yeah. Okay, great. Next one.
You want to talk a little bit before you just go straight to the answer?
No.
No?
There's no need to do it.
There is.
No.
I want to know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking that you made that. I know you made
Just
that.
give me a little context into what you're thinking. It's more fun
Okay.
to hear your thinking on
Okay.
this.
Okay. I'll give you a little bit. It'd be a good movie.
Wow, man, I just can't write bad films.
Okay. Try to write a good film.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's
Touche.
not bad.
Number 2, help the globalinks. Help, the globalinks.
The Globalinks.
An invasion of aliens in the United States, an opera, and a children's movie all rolled into one.
Alien invasion opera.
It's an
Children's movie rolled into one.
It's all of those things.
And the name of this alien species is the Globalinks.
The globalinks. Globalinks. The globalinks. A single
Interesting.
globalink. I'm guessing. A group of globalinks.
The Globalink. Globalinkin? No. Globalink. Okay. Wow. That sounds like it definitely could be fake.
Okay.
Wow, okay. I'm going to go with the fact that it's real.
It is real. And I think we should watch it.
'Kay.
Because I need to see that.
Okay.
An
we can watch it.
opera, alien invasion opera, and it's supposed to be a children's movie? I'm strapped in.
What's the Rotten Tomato on it?
I didn't get any review on it. Didn't get any rating on it.
Okay.
But the last one here. Usually for the last one we do a title only, but I decided against that
Okay.
for this one.
Okay.
Oh no, my cat killed the immigrant. This satirical spoof of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids follows the Mayberries, an affluent family in the suburbs of Phoenix, as they try and cover up their cat's gruesome act. Oh my god. Oh no. What do you think? Talk to me. Talk to me.
So it's
Give me your process.
so my process is it's an adaptation, or
No,
it's
no,
like
no.
a prequel.
No, it's like a no.
It's a spoof.
It's a spoof off of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
It's a spoof off of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh no, my cat killed the immigrant.
Oh no, my cat killed the immigrant. Well, it sounds so ludicrous that it sounds real. But there is some very interesting details within the description that I feel like you would put in there.
Like what?
Like Phoenix.
That
The
doesn't
city
make-
of Phoenix.
That doesn't make
I feel like
any
you would
sense.
I feel like you would put that in there.
Okay. That
Also,
okay.
Honey, I
I'm-
Shrunk the Kids is a Disney film?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is a Disney film, but this has nothing
You're
to
a
do
Disney.
with.
You're a Disney fan. That could be a little bit of
What are you? Yeah,
you
but
just
not,
could be
not
thinking
really
of
anymore,
that.
sadly. Though that was a good movie.
Once a Disney fan, always a Disney. You like Disney movies and Disney.
I do. I like that movie. I guess.
You're not gonna go see the new Snow White. Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
This is fake. You made it up.
I did.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm
3?
pissed.
For 3.
I'm pissed, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I worked so hard on Oh No, My Cat Killed the Immigrant. The Way He Watched Me was a bit of a throwaway. But I was gonna think that maybe help with the globalinks. Maybe you thought that I could have thought of that.
If you made up Globalink, I would have been absolutely phased. Completely phased.
Damn.
And I almost, for a minute, thought that my cat killed the immigrant was so random and culturally insensitive that it couldn't possibly be you.
Oh, please.
And then the description came, and I was like, okay, that's Jack's writing.
Yeah. Wow, I'm. Anyway, but I kind of do.
Do you have anything more there, or is that it?
I actually do have some more stuff. It's really just information regarding some reviews we've gotten.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Where do these reviews come from?
More numerical reviews than anything.
Oh, okay.
I wish
people
if
people putting
numbers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Numbers.
reviewing it.
Okay.
So
all right.
I wish if you guys actually have reviews that like written reviews, we would love to see those.
More suggestions. But yeah, reviews are cool too.
Yeah, DM us at telepathypod21. I'm so glad to be saying that, so it's not my own Instagram. I think I did get 3 followers from this podcast though, so far. So
Nice.
I'm glad. The 3 of you, you're rock stars. We have a 4.7 rating on Spotify with 17 reviews.
Okay.
And on Apple Podcasts, we have a full 5-star review with 11 reviews.
Ooh, 11 5 stars. I didn't know actually people listen to us on
11 5 stars
on
Apple Podcasts. Oh,
No.
for sure. Hello to our Apple Podcast family. I think most of us are Spotify sort of people,
So all good.
but it's all good. Hey, look, there's already enough.
I don't care.
There's already enough,
Division in the world.
Division in the world.
I love
this
people
isn't a
picking
fight.
fights between Spotify and Apple Pod. It's
Is that-
hilarious.
do you get in fights daily about this?
No, just about the interface and stuff like that.
What?
Like Spotify's interface versus Apple Music's interface and
Okay.
the selection
Interesting.
and shit like that. It's just random and stuff.
It's useless.
It's useless division, yes.
And you know what I do? The
Just like
As we're
between creamy and chunky peanut butter.
Yeah.
Useless division. Why can't I have both?
Well, no, but chunky should always be the default.
Okay. Let's not get into this.
No. I know. That's why not. Chunky peanut butter should always be the situation. It's peanut.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Butter. What if you had chunky butter? What if you have pieces of egg in your butter? It wouldn't be butter anymore, would it?
I don't.
The very
think
definition,
that
the very
egg-
definition
Nico, you
of
don't,
butter
Nico,
is
you do not
relies on the fact that it is creamy.
You do not make butter with egg.
I'm pretty sure you put eggs
Nope.
in butter, don't you?
No, actually, not. Nico's like, well, both are yellow. How does butter get its yellow color? It's gotta be the yolk. No, it's not. It's not from eggs.
What is it from then?
Would you have your phone on you? Would you?
No, you corrected me. You have to do it now.
No, I'm unable.
No. So you don't know what butter is made from.
I certainly know that it is not from eggs.
Oh,
though.
okay. All right.
Eggs have no
All right.
part in butter.
All right, here we
It's butter. What are you even saying to me right now? It's just strained. It's just like you churn butter. You know, you like. I'm just basically.
go. Okay, yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway.
Far and few between.
Anyway.
But I'm glad it happens sometimes.
Um,
Chunky peanut butter is better, and that's fine. You can absolutely.
we can have this debate later, but keep
You can
going.
have any way of doing that. But anyway, those are Apple Podcast and Spotify listeners. That's basically all I got on this.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Just
think
want to check.
I did have something on here about our dear grandpa Nono.
Yes.
We went to our grandpa's house now yesterday.
Yep.
And we went to go see the 49ers game. You know, he's turning 90 in January.
Yep.
which is it's a
Still kicking.
It's
Still doing great.
it's really 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 long.
90 years.
It's
Hopefully.
I'm not living that long.
If I got to 90, honestly, if I got to 90 and I was as mobile-ish as him and was, like, interested in doing stuff and, I don't know, had the money to just, like, buy stuff that I wanted and to give away money.
You'd go crazy.
I would do it. I would live till 90.
You'd go wild.
Usually, I haven't always said that, though. I haven't said that I always wanted to live till 90.
Yeah. No, I'm
Because
because
it's too fucking long.
I'm going to about 82, I think.
82.
I think 82 is good for me.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
we're at our grandpa's place, and our grandpa has a bunch of fucking small dogs.
He gets more every time I go over.
Super small dogs.
He gets more every time I go over.
It's like, and I took one out back and killed it, and 3 more appear. It's like Hydra's head. It is like a Hydra.
It's getting a little cat lady like.
Yeah, but I mean, but it's not cats though. It's dogs.
No, I know, just the same vibe. I'm getting a little bit of the same vibe.
Similar vibe, and once,
But he's 89. He's almost 90,
He started by feeding the leftover pizza scraps to the dogs, which is it's fine, right? It's a fine move. It's totally acceptable. You can feed your dogs, Chef Boyardee if you would like. If that is your thing. He just did it in a way that, and he's 90, so it's hard to. We're not making fun of him. It's just funny. So he would make fun of himself right now. He was doing it in sort of this way that was like almost like his children a little bit. He was like offering food to the masses, like really. He like really talks to them. He like there's like
no. He doesn't really talk to them.
No, but like I mean he really has some discussions with his dogs, which is good because they talk back and they interact in a way that is appropriate and sometimes bordering. So when we get to him lying down, he's lying down on the couch, we're watching the 49ers game, and he goes, "Everybody watch this. Everybody watch this."
He says that. Everybody watch this.
Yeah, and he turns to one of the dogs, and I don't know what this dog's name. I actually don't call them by their names, because I'm just like dog 1, dog. I call them all dog.
Yeah, I call them all. I don't.
Hey, dog.
I try not to.
Yeah. When I own my own dog, I'll call a dog by my own name, but don't force me.
Not by your own name, by his own name.
Oh, but by the dog's own name. Well,
Jack.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Imagine every pet I have in the house is just my name. Yeah, I have a parrot that's named Jack.
Really confusing.
Jack? Yeah. Whoa! Oh my gosh, that was really good.
Yeah. I can do a little bit of a parrot impression.
Whoa! Okay, we're gonna move on from that one.
Okay.
Anyway, so he goes, everybody, watch this. Turns to the dog and goes, "Give me some lovin'." And Nico and I look at each other. Sorry, I should be talking to you during this. We look at each other, and I don't actually know what he means. I don't know. All of you people who have had grandparents in your life or older family members in your life that have been over the age of 87 or 85 even, some stuff, many things stick. But sometimes
just kind of over the hill a little bit.
Sometimes, but you're old. So
you're old.
You're old. You
get the right to kind of.
You're allowed to do old shit.
Yeah.
And this was an old shit sort of thing.
Yes.
Looks at the dog again and goes, "Hey, give me some lovin'."
He doesn't say it in that tone.
No,
he doesn't say it in that tone.
Oh, would you like to impersonate it?
It was more talking to a dog-like tone.
Okay.
But the thing was that he kept saying it.
I was like, "Give me some lovin'. Give me some lovin'.
Yep.
Give me some lovin'. Give me some lovin'." And I was just like, okay, we need to stop saying that. Now,
he was wanting like the dog.
By the way, this is the Don Bomb.
The dog. Yeah.
By the way, this is the Donald. This is the same guy who came out in his underwear after he fainted to the ground in our country club the next morning came out in front of a runaway and said, I'm feeling fucking great. And his, like, practically balls out, right? Which is wild. So this is the same guy that we're talking about.
Oh, my God.
Were you going to say something?
I was just going to say that usually, like, he says, like, guys, he says, watch this.
Yeah, watch it.
Watch this. Give me some lovin'.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some lovin'. And he's like, oh, like, usually the dogs, like, come and they put their heads, like, right here on my tummy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay,
it's an affectionate,
like,
you know.
Sure.
He's not talking about some weird sexual
no,
favors the dog
nor would
gives
he
him.
ever. That's not his character at all, and he's not crazy. But
he's
like,
not crazy.
But at the same time, just saying it over and over again.
Yeah.
It was just like funny in a weird way.
It was just hammering in the weird amount of. I don't know if you've thought about this, but you know, our no, he has had he's had company.
Yes.
Our Nana, I don't know, died like what, 10 years ago? No. 8 years ago?
7.
Let's just say 7 years ago. And so since then, it took him probably 5 years, probably. But he's been having some. He calls them just lady friends.
Lady friends.
That
he's known since he went to high school.
Yes. Wow, old flames.
But that's what it is.
Old flames.
Flickering flames.
Like a pilot light flame. Just like embers, practically.
Yeah, just a little something.
Yeah.
Back then and now, obviously, it's nothing, and it's they're really just friends. Okay, but you know, what was the hilarious thing about it?
Now he's thinking.
What was
hilarious? Now
he's
thinking.
No.
Now he's thinking.
No. What's hilarious about this story that we're talking about?
Yeah.
Is that we know that what he means.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, come on. Like, I went, you know, it's like our old dog Maggie. It's like calling Maggie to like sit on my lap but I just didn't say, Maggie, give me some lovin'. You know? You know,
and we know it's within that
yeah.
kind of temper. Our dad comes over.
Oh yeah. And we don't say anything. We're just laughing.
Yeah, we're just laughing. We're just looking at each other and laughing.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants in his own house.
He can. Oh, dude. I mean,
we're in his
cave, his domain,
his cage.
Okay. Absolutely.
Okay. And our dad comes over and says, "Hey, Dad, maybe can we, stop with that?
Can we stop saying that?
Just petting him.
I'm just asking him to give me some lovin'.
I'm just petting him, whatever,
Yeah.
And our dad goes, well, okay, as long as it's not sexual or anything. And Jack and I look at each other and we go,
like,
no!
Whoa! You
really
just made it so weird.
Unbelievable. It was an unbelievable dad thing.
Anyway, the Niners lost.
Yeah.
But I don't care about football anyway, so as we've discussed already.
Yeah.
I don't. I care about the Niners. The only thing I care about is the Niners.
Yeah.
And partially the New York Giants because of our friend.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a Jack's World?
I do have a Jack's World. I was just about to get there.
Oh my gosh, we're on the same wavelength right now.
So,
no wonder they call it telepathy.
I was thinking about this earlier, was just how badass it is
to be me.
I know. Fly with TSA PreCheck and carry-on.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah. So you don't have to put you have not you're not weighed
you're not
down.
You're not checking your bags
checking
first
a
of all,
bag
and you don't have to go through all of the security.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Which is very nice.
Because you feel like it's kind of like just like when those cool guys from the FBI are just walking to their private plane on the tarmac.
Well, this is the Jack's World is. What would be better in a normal situation? Better than TSA PreCheck and carry-on bags.
Yeah, other than having
in
a
your
private
world.
jet?
In your world.
Other than having a private jet?
Other than having PJs, yes.
Okay. Well, I think that
Flying on an airline from a commercial,
yeah.
airport.
Well, I gotta be honest. I think I look down on people that are like in the economy class only when I'm in first class.
Sure.
I'm sorry, business class. I've never been in first class, ever in my life. 99% of the voyages I'm ever on are in economy,
Yes.
and I think that the first class system should be a lottery.
Okay. I like that.
I think the first class system should be a lottery. Because
It's kind of like Billy Joel bringing people down from like the backs.
exactly.
Yeah. I
Now,
like
if
that.
you want to pay for business class, that's something. But I think first class is a lottery. It's just a happy surprise.
Just like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So that would be me, TSA. I just walk through. They don't even look at me. Don't even look at me, TSA agents. And certainly don't yell at me. Because I will be unhinged.
That's right.
Have you ever talked back to a TSA agent?
Yes.
I certainly have. One time, I was getting my bag checked, and they go, "What is this?" And I go, "It's a cigar cutter." And one of those little cutters. If you don't know what a cigar cutter is, just imagine a hole with blades on either end that kind of go towards each other and cut kind of the butt of the cigar off, so you can smoke it from that end. And they go, "What? You smoke cigars?" And I go, "Yeah, you don't?"
Yeah.
And I go, "Yeah, you don't?" And the guy looks like he smoked cigars. I was like, "Yeah, you don't?" And he was like, "What did you just say?" And I just went, I just asked you, "Do you smoke cigars?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, I don't smoke cigars. I think it's unhealthy for you."
Okay.
And I go, "Well, then you don't drink then, do you?"
Oh. Did you actually have this conversation?
I actually had this conversation.
Unbelievable.
I had this conversation in Newark.
Yeah. Coming back.
Also, I was late for my flight.
Tough.
And missed the
So
flight,
you were
actually.
you missed the flight.
I missed the flight, got on a new flight.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you were late for your flight,
I was
and
I
you were
was getting
chatting up the TSA agent?
No, I'm not. I already missed the flight.
Got it.
So by the time I get a new flight and I'm going through security, I have like 2 hours left. So I got nothing to lose but time.
Sure.
And
potentially another flight.
but and my rights as a citizen. And my rights as an American citizen.
Yeah.
If they put me behind bars, but
Sure.
And he goes, "No, yeah, I drink." He kind of calmed down after that. I go, "Oh, so you definitely don't drink?" And he goes, "No, yeah, I drink." And I go, "All right."
Well,
that was basically it.
got it.
And I was like,
You kind of put him in his place in a passive way.
well, I didn't put him in his place. I just questioned him, and he put himself back in his place.
Sick.
Yeah.
Got it.
Basically is what that is.
I talked to TSA. I really talked back to a TSA agent only once.
Mm.
And I was just, it was like, it wasn't,
Guessing it wasn't in the Middle East.
no, I usually, although in the I haven't talked back to someone in the Middle East, but like in an airport, but you have to kind of be a little assertive in Middle Eastern airports.
Mm.
Like, you just kind of muscle your way through sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Not through
What it-
security, but
yeah. Yeah, so one
in
time
co-
I just
in-
took a Jeep and literally, like a battering ram, went through the security line and hopped on the wing of the plane.
No, in conversation, you just kind of have to, like, win. But,
Wow.
yeah. It's
Wow.
very, very, very interesting.
Well, also, they're on the defense because they probably don't speak as much English as you,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't remember exactly where I was. I don't think I was in, like, at SFO or Oakland or San Jose or anywhere like that.
Okay.
I was coming back from someplace, and I was wearing drawstring pants. Yeah, like the ones I'm wearing right now.
Mm.
If not these ones. Anyway.
Right.
I was wearing drawstring
Some
joggers.
easy access.
Easy access airport friendly
go.
drawstring joggers. And most of the time,
I got the same
when
joggers I use at every flight.
when I wear drawstring joggers,
Yeah, baby.
or just joggers, because most joggers have drawstrings. Anyway, I usually wear them for the airport, specifically for the airport, because it's you don't have to wear a belt.
Ooh.
And you have to take the belt off for security,
Wow,
and that's just
a
another
hot
it's just another
tip from
thing that you
Nico.
have to,
A hot travel tip from Nico. Maybe that's a new segment. Hot travel tips.
hot travel tips.
That could be super boring though. But continue.
Hot travel tips
This
and
is
hot
this is your
places.
audition.
Thank you. And
Well, don't thank me yet, kid.
saying,
All right, keep going. Sorry.
and I didn't have TSA pre, whatever. I usually don't. Or I do now. I've paid for it. But anyway, before then, I put, my computer in a separate bin and my this in a separate bin. I got my shoes off and I got my jacket off and I got my hat off and I'm stripping in front of the TSA agents.
Yeah.
And they know that no one wants to do that or be there in the security line, but they have to be there anyway because 9/11.
Right. Hey, you know what? Thanks.
So
I forgot.
Oh, I never forget.
Exactly, bro.
But I was it was one of those security lines where sometimes you're like, oh, you keep your hat on, whatever, or like, oh, you can keep the jacket on, whatever. It wasn't like that. It was take everything off.
Wow. I gotta see your balls, is what they said.
Dude, and so I got everything off. It was in there.
Wait,
it was
so
big. It was
far
busy.
down? How far down? Into your undies?
No. Just like jacket, hat, shoes, belt, everything.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes
Sorry.
they leave the jacket on, sometimes they leave the hat on, both, whatever. Anyway,
I was just.
so I was a little agitated, and it was taking a little long time, and I just didn't want to be there. And I walk through, and he's like, "You got nothing in your pockets?" And I go, "Nope." I did. I had my ticket in my pocket. My paper ticket in my pocket.
Yeah, but that's something though.
I had nothing in my pockets.
No. But you had your ticket in your
Okay,
pocket.
hold on a minute. I get through. It's there's
You get
not a
you get
single
violated by the
not
ones.
a single piece of metal on me.
Yeah.
He sets me to the side for a little bit. Just
oh yeah.
Just how they do.
Time
You
out.
just come here. And just wait here.
Yeah.
And then most of the time they're just like, okay, you're good. Sometimes they're like, hey, gotta pat you down. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever, just go for it. We could have completely.
Hey, I'm sorry. You mind if I just
and by that
touch
time, by the
you-
pat
touch you
down
weirdly
time,
right now?
by the pat down time,
Oh.
the entire line has been completely, other than like the conveyor belt for the freaking X-ray,
Yeah.
the bags and stuff like that, been completely contradicted. You could have just patted me down 20 yards ago.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Just come and pat me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not carrying anything. Anyway, I get there. They pat me down. They find the ticket. They said, "Oh, I thought you said you had nothing in your pockets." I'm like, "No metal. Not my phone or anything. You guys are looking for phones, and for metal, and
See,
for
I
belts."
know you guys. I know you. I know what you guys are looking
I
for.
understand. Well, no, you guys. I understand what you guys are looking for. It's a paper ticket. And he goes, "We told you to have nothing in your pockets."
Oh.
And I go, "It's a paper ticket."
Yeah.
He goes, "Doesn't matter."
Okay.
He goes, "And also, do you have a belt on?" And I go, "No, I specifically don't have a belt on."
And then the
And he
commercial
says,
starts.
and he says, "Well, there's metal picking up, and these little like
the doohickeys,
the niblets
the niblets at the end,
on the end,
the little tassel nipples,
the tassels on the end,
yeah,
were like metallic or something, and it was going off or something like
brutal."
that. And he said, so looks like you have a belt on." And I go, "I don't have a belt on." Like I look at it, I was like, "I don't have a belt on." He's like, "So what's under the pants?" I said, "A drawstring." And he goes,
Yeah.
"Isn't that a belt?" And at that time,
At that moment, you
have
knew.
you seen Blood Diamond?
I
Do you remember that scene
where he
when the guy's
strips
accusing him
balls
of
down.
having the diamond in the Sierra Leone prison?
Yeah.
And just goes, "Wow,
yeah.
do you see a diamond?" That's what I was feeling at that point.
Yeah.
And I almost lost it.
Yeah, you almost
Very close
showed
to losing
this
it.
man your cock.
Yeah, straight up. I was like, "Have at it."
And ladies and gentlemen, I think we have to end there because that's as good as this is gonna get.
Too much.
Guys, follow us on Instagram, telepathypod21. Also follow us on YouTube. We're updating all of our episodes daily. We have like the first 4 or 5 episodes up right now on YouTube. Episode 67, our first like filmed one, is gonna be up pretty soon as well. So be looking out for all of those things.
Exciting times.
Bye.
Trusting that truth says